It's official. Last week, Boeing confirmed the development of the highly anticipated 797, and it's sending shockwaves through the industry. Based in Seattle, Boeing revealed that this groundbreaking midsize aircraft could be produced in Northwest Washington. The new Boeing 797 could redefine air travel as we know it. After years of falling behind Airbus, Boeing's bold new 797 could be the key to reclaiming dominance in the skies. Here's why this announcement is making headlines right now. Before we explain why the Boeing 797 could change everything, it's important to understand how Boeing got to this point. In the late 2010s, Boeing was facing a major challenge. Airbus had been steadily gaining market share, and Boeing's aging fleet was struggling to meet evolving demands from airlines. These airlines wanted an aircraft that could fly longer distances, cut fuel costs, and handle more passengers, all while keeping operating costs low. The pressure was mounting, and Boeing knew something needed to change. Behind the scenes, talks of a new aircraft started to emerge. Boeing identified a critical gap in the market. A plane that could serve routes too long for narrow-body jets, but didn't require the larger capacity and costs of wide-body planes. By the mid-2020s, it was clear this middle-of-the-market segment had enormous potential. After the 737 MAX crisis, can Boeing truly win back trust with the 797? Boeing had a decision to make. Should they create a larger variant of their 737 MAX, or should they take a bolder approach and develop something completely new? Boeing chose the ambitious path and began developing the Boeing 797, or new midsize airplane. This new aircraft was designed to replace the 757 and offer airlines the range and efficiency they needed without the wide-body price tag. With Boeing at a crossroads, the company's answer to reclaiming its dominance came in the form of a revolutionary new aircraft, the Boeing 797. Rumors about the Boeing 797 began circulating in the late 2010s, but it wasn't until the mid-2020s that Boeing fully committed to this bold project. The 797, officially known as the new midsize airplane, is designed to address a critical gap in the market. Airlines were demanding an aircraft that could fly longer distances than narrow-body jets like the 737, but without the high costs and capacity of larger wide-body planes. Could this new jet offer the perfect balance between cost efficiency and cutting-edge technology, or is it too bold a gamble for Boeing? Boeing knew it needed something different to compete with Airbus and meet airline demands for greater efficiency and flexibility. Instead of modifying existing designs, Boeing made the strategic decision to develop the 797 from the ground up, a clean sheet design. The 797 was crafted to bridge the gap between the narrow-body 737 MAX and the larger 787 Dreamliner, offering the range and operational efficiency that airlines craved. This new midsize aircraft promises to deliver the perfect balance, enough range to serve long-haul routes while maintaining the lower operating costs of a smaller jet. By filling the void left by Boeing's discontinued 757, the 797 is poised to meet future airline needs and position Boeing back at the forefront of the industry. But what makes the Boeing 797 so special? Let's take a closer look at the groundbreaking specs that have everyone talking. What if a single aircraft could fly farther, carry more passengers, and drastically reduce operating costs all at once? The Boeing 797 might just be that aircraft designed to shake up the aviation industry with cutting-edge innovations. The Boeing 797 is expected to come in two distinct variants, the 777-6 and the 777-7. The 777-6 will offer seating for 225 passengers and a range of over 5,000 nautical miles, making it ideal for long-haul routes. The larger 797-7, with its capacity for 275 passengers, will cover a slightly shorter range of 4,500 nautical miles, but will cater to high-demand routes where maximizing seat capacity is crucial. What truly sets the 797 apart is its focus on efficiency. Boeing plans to equip the aircraft with a new 220 kN turbofan engine featuring a bypass ratio of 10.11 and a pressure ratio of 50.1, some of the most advanced specifications in commercial aviation. These engines, which could be sourced from industry leaders like GE Aviation, CFM International, or Rolls-Royce, promise to deliver unmatched fuel efficiency while reducing operating costs for airlines. In terms of material innovation, the 797 will likely feature a composite airframe similar to Boeing's 787 Dreamliner. A carbon fiber fuselage not only reduces weight, but also allows for lower cabin pressure and higher humidity, enhancing passenger comfort on longer flights, a key selling point for airlines aiming to boost customer satisfaction on extended journeys. But could these groundbreaking specs be enough to compete against Airbus's well-established aircraft? Boeing still has a major battle ahead. Airbus has long been Boeing's most formidable rival, and the introduction of the Boeing 787 brings this rivalry to a new level. Airbus's A321XLR has already secured a dominant position in the mid-market sector, offering airlines an efficient, long-range solution that has made it the aircraft of choice for many. With the A321XLR, Airbus has established itself as the go-to manufacturer for mid-range, single-aisle jets, and its reliability has earned the trust of airlines around the world. Airbus might already have a secret weapon that could derail the 787's success. Can Boeing survive? For Boeing, the challenge is not just about matching Airbus's specifications. The A321XLR has already locked in numerous orders, giving Airbus a significant advantage in the market. Time is critical, and every delay in the 797's development only allows Airbus to strengthen its foothold. Airbus's ability to consistently deliver on its promises of performance and efficiency makes it a safer bet for airlines looking to secure their fleets for the long term. However, despite the significant challenge Airbus presents, it may not be the greatest threat to Boeing's future. While Airbus has built a strong lead, there's another looming issue that could pose an even bigger danger to the 787's success. Boeing's greatest obstacle might not be Airbus, it's Boeing itself. Despite the 787's potential to change the game, Boeing's ongoing internal struggles threaten to derail its ambitious plans. The fallout from the 737 MAX disaster is still haunting the company, with safety concerns and delayed certifications casting a shadow over every new aircraft it develops. The 797's success hinges on Boeing regaining the trust of regulators and the public, but so far, progress has been slow. Compounding the issue is Boeing's overstretched resources. The company is juggling multiple large-scale projects, like the 777X, while trying to push forward with the 787. This strain on finances and manpower has caused critical delays, particularly in the search for the new engine technology essential to the 797's fuel efficiency promises. If Boeing can't overcome these hurdles quickly, will they lose their last chance at reclaiming the market? The stakes couldn't be higher. If Boeing can't overcome these hurdles quickly, the 787 might miss its window of opportunity, leaving Airbus to dominate the market for years to come. The next few years will determine Boeing's fate. Could the Boeing 797 be Boeing's ticket to success for the next 2 decades? The signs are pointing that way. As the aviation industry moves toward more sustainable practices and greater efficiency, the 797 is uniquely positioned to meet these evolving demands. Its fuel efficiency, driven by cutting-edge engine designs, could significantly lower operational costs for airlines, a crucial factor in an era where fuel prices and environmental regulations are becoming increasingly stringent. Beyond fuel efficiency, the Boeing 797 opens up new opportunities for low-cost, long-haul travel. Its ability to bridge the gap between narrow-body and wide-body aircraft means that airlines can operate more flexible, cost-effective routes, potentially reaching previously underserved or remote destinations. What if Boeing can take it one step further and integrate emerging technologies like hydrogen fuel or electric propulsion? This versatility is particularly attractive as the industry seeks to recover from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, where cost efficiency and route flexibility have become more important than ever. If Boeing plays its cards right, the 797 could not only save the company, but also revolutionize air travel for years to come. Will the 797 secure Boeing's future and change the course of aviation? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on the future of aviation.